Hi, my name is Alana, and as a dear friend of Karolina and Michael, I have the honor of serving as tonight's officiant. We are so happy to welcome you to this special ceremony that celebrates the love and devotion Karolina and Michael have for one another. The beauty of today is only further enhanced by your presence. I know that among this crowd, we have people who have traveled great distances and made sacrifices to be here. On Karolina and Michael's behalf, I'd like to thank you. Given that many of you have known them for years, and in that time, have watched them bloom into the remarkable couple they are today, it's only fitting that you, their community, are here to witness this joyous occasion and usher them into this new phase of life. Karolina and Michael, before we begin, we're going to take a minute and just let you have this moment. I invite you to look up, look around, and look at your community. Take in their smiles, their love, and their joy. I want you to pause, breathe, breathe, and remember what today feels like. Now, as you start this new chapter, I'd like to reflect on some of the similarities. Oh, see, this is the part Karolina doesn't know, so she's nervous. I'd like to reflect on some of the similarities and shared values that have brought you to this moment. When asked what marriage means, you both separately highlighted the importance of being teammates and the commitment to choosing your partner every day. You both appreciate how the other always goes out of their way to show small acts of love, whether it's buying a small cup of coffee or providing words of encouragement on hard days. Most importantly, you share an overwhelming excitement about a lifetime of adventures together and the joy of getting to experience it all side by side. Now, just as important as your similarities, however, are your differences, which provide endless opportunities to grow and complement each other. For example, one key lesson Michael has taught Karolina, in her words, is patience, particularly in terms of life transitions or stress, but also, and equally as important, patience with herself. On the other hand, as Michael says, one lesson Karolina has taught Michael is a really good skincare routine. Like really good. But also, the benefits of stepping outside your comfort zone and the growth that leap of faith can provide. Karolina describes Michael as supportive, intelligent, and driven. Michael, when describing Karolina, said she's devoted, authentic, and adventurous. Both your similarities and your differences have led you to where we are today, and it's those same similarities and differences that will lead you into this next chapter. We'll now hear a reading chosen by Karolina and Michael that articulates just how much they've learned about love and partnership from their best friend, Arlo. We welcome Brody Cato, who will recite this reading from Richard Smith's Everything I Need to Know, I Have Learned from My Dog.
Everything I need to know, I learned from my dog. Never pass up the opportunity to go for a joyride together. Allow the experience of fresh air and the wind in your face to be pure ecstasy. When loved ones come home, always run to greet them. When you want treats, practice obedience. Take naps together and stretch before rising. Run and play daily. Be loyal. If you want what lies ahead, dig until you find it. If it's not bad, stop you. Not a real kiss. When someone is having a bad day, be silent, stay close by, and nuzzle them gently. When you leave your yard, make it an adventure. Take time to stop and eat the roses.
Karolina and Michael have prepared vows to read to one another. These promises which convey, in their own words, what this union signifies. Karolina will read first, and I'm going to tilt this towards you.
Mike, in your laughter I find my favorite melody, and your embrace is the sanctuary where I find peace. Today, surrounded by the beauty of this moment, I stand before you to share my heart, my dreams, and my forever. I vow to pour into your cup as much as I pour into my own. I vow to be your shelter in the storm, the safe harbor where your heart finds solace. I vow to always remind you of your potential because you have shown me more than you can see. I vow to love you as deeply as the flowers in this garden, with all their beauty, fragility, and grace. With the petals that bloom and wither each passing season, my love for you will be ever-changing, but always true. I vow to love you and always show you, to never make you question it. With these words, I bind my life to yours, as two people who are strong apart, but stronger together.
Karolina, with every shared smile and each silent understanding, I am reminded of the incredible bond we have built. Today, surrounded by those we hold dear, I stand before you with a heart full of love and promises. I promise to nurture our love, give it room to grow, and never take it for granted. I promise to help you find your dreams and keep going until you reach them, celebrating as if they were my own. I promise to stand beside you in every storm and hike with you in every burst of sunshine. In the moments when the trail becomes tough and the air grows thin, I promise to be your strength, your motivation, and your unwavering support. Through every twist and turn, I will be there to share in your joys and to shoulder your sorrows. And in the moments of tranquility, I promise to soak in the beauty of our love and appreciate the little things, like wildflowers along a trail or the laughter that echoes through a valley. I promise to honor you, respect you, and love you without reservation for as long as I live. With these words, I bind my life to yours as two people who are strong apart, but stronger together.
After making these heartfelt promises to one another, you will now declare your intent to marry. Do you, Karolina, take Michael to be your lawfully wedded husband, your constant friend and partner in all the adventures life has in store for you?
I do.
Do you, Michael, take Karolina to be your lawfully wedded wife, your constant friend and partner in all the adventures life has in store for you?
I do.
Karolina and Michael have shared their vows and declared their commitment to one another, as witnessed by all of us. But we, as their community of family and friends, are invited parties to this commitment, and thus also have a responsibility to this couple. So I ask of all of you now, do you all who are present here today vow to surround Karolina and Michael in their love, to contribute to this new community and support them in their marriage? If so, please everyone respond by saying, we do.
We do.
Good job. Karolina and Michael, I now continue to invite you to take each other's hands. Please take a good look now at your partner's hands, so you may see the gift they are to you. These are the hands of your best friend, young and strong and full of love for you. They are holding yours on your wedding day as you promise to love each other, today, tomorrow, and forever. These are the hands that will work alongside yours as together you build your future. These are the hands that will passionately love and cherish you like no other, and with the slightest touch will comfort you forever. These are the hands that will hold you when fear and grief fill your minds. These are the hands that countless times will wipe the tears from your eyes of sorrow and of joy. These are the hands that will help you hold your family as one. These are the hands that give you strength when you need it. And lastly, these are the hands, even when wrinkled and aging, will still be reaching for yours. Yeah, you could just put them here. Great. Yeah, it's fine. There we go. As a symbol of your promises to each other and a constant reminder of the gift your partner's hands are to you, you will now exchange rings with one another. May these rings be a source of strength, a reminder of your shared dreams, and a reflection of the unbroken love you have vowed to nurture and cherish here today. Michael, take the ring. As you place this ring on Karolina's finger, please repeat after me. With my whole heart, I take you as my partner, my love and my life, today and always. Karolina, here you go. As you place this ring on Michael's finger, please repeat after me. With my whole heart, I take you as my partner, my love and my life, today and always. Before these witnesses, you have pledged to be joined in marriage and have sealed your promises with the exchange of rings. Therefore, by the power vested in me by the state of Massachusetts, I now pronounce you partners in life, and you may share your first kiss. It is my honor to present Mr. and Mrs. O'Rourke.
Do better than that. Make some noise for Mr. and Mrs. O'Rourke. All right, everyone, show some love for Karolina and Mike as they share their very first dance.
Leave the Christmas lights up till January. This is our place, we make the rules. And there's a dazzling haze, a mysterious way about you, dear. Have I known you 20 seconds, 20 years? Can I go where
light a bunch of candles and dance around the kitchen, baby. Pictures of when we were young would hang on the wall. We'll sit on the stoop, I'll sing love songs to you when we're 80. See, I finally got you now, honey, I won't let you fall. Can I go where take me lover.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please stand? With every guitar string scar on my hand, I take this magnetic force of a man to be my lover.
Look in my eyes, they will tell you the truth. The girl in my story has always been you. I'd go down with the Titanic, it's true for you, lover.
And you'll say all you did is just for me. And at every table I'll say you a seat.
Save you a seat.
And I love
Where you can I go where you go, baby?
can we always be this close forever and ever and ever? Take me out and take me home. Ever and ever, you're mine. Oh, you're mine. Darling, you're mine. Lover.
Mr. and Mrs. O'Rourke, everyone. I'd like to thank everyone for coming to our wedding tonight. Karolina and I are so thankful to have everyone here. There's a lot of the decor and the signature drinks show that really this is just an elaborate excuse for us to brag about our dog. But we really appreciate it. We know many of you have traveled from near and far to be here tonight. And as frequent travelers ourselves, we know that the headaches that you must have undergone to be here, and your efforts are truly appreciated.
Are they too strong?
I'd also like to thank the entire team that has worked to make today a reality. Karolina's parents, Grace and Joseph, as well as the entire Kowalczyk family, my parents, Rick and Linda, and the rest of my family. Thank you all for your generosity and patience during this entire wedding planning process, and for letting us use your homes as our Amazon delivery addresses and storage units while we're planning this from across the country. So we really appreciate it. We couldn't have made this day happen without all of you. We also want to thank just our tremendous vendors, our photographer, Lee and her team, our DJs, our DJ, all the caterers, bartenders, planners, and every vendor that we worked with. You all have been amazing, and certainly none of this would be possible without all of your talents. And finally, I'd like to just take a moment to thank Karolina. She spent countless hours toiling over the details of this wedding, and looking around, her efforts truly paid off. This place is looking beautiful, so thank you. Beyond just your elite wedding planning skills, though, you brought immeasurable joy into my life, and words can't capture my appreciation. So I'm beyond lucky to call you my partner, and I look forward to every moment that we're going to get to share together. With that, Karolina and I would like to thank you all again for being here, for your love, and for making this day even more special than we could have imagined. So to my Polish friends, na zdrowie. And to everyone else, cheers. Thank you all.
Is this thing on? Okay. Can't believe I have to follow up that first dance. It's a little tough. I'm Karolina's matron of honor, and I would like to propose a toast to the beautiful couple sitting in front of us, Karolina Kowalczyk, Riley O'Rourke, and Michael O'Rourke. First and foremost, I do want to acknowledge the families again whose love and support has brought them to this joyous occasion. We are grateful for the unconditional love and guidance they have provided to both Karolina and Mike throughout their lives. Especially Grace and Linda, I love them. Now, let me take you back to the fall of 2010, When Karolina and I first crossed paths at Boston University. Go Terriers. It wasn't exactly a fairy tale beginning, as we were more focused on navigating the cobblestone streets in search of cranberry vodkas, then forming an instant bond. But little did I know that this encounter would mark the start of a lifelong friendship. Karolina, from the moment I met you, I knew there was something incredibly special about you. Your inner and outer beauty radiates all the time, and it wasn't long before you became one of my absolute favorite people. Your unwavering dedication and hard work have always amazed me. You're the kind of friend who will stay up all night to answer a call at 3 a.m., even if it's just to calm down an irrational fear of an incurable disease I'm convinced I have. Thank you. Your attention to detail and love for research may be seen as quirks, but they are a testament to your genuine care for others. And then there's Mike. We were lucky enough to meet him a few years later, after hearing about him since 2012. In our friendship group, we were all Team Mike, affectionately known as ENT Mike. You're going to hear that a lot, so prepare yourselves. His kind and admirable demeanor won us over instantly. Always ready to lend a helping hand, just like Karolina, Mike cares for others in a rare and special way. And when we found out that Karolina had found her medical Bostonian Prince Charming, we were absolutely elated. It's funny how technology plays a role in our lives, isn't it? It turns out Karolina and Mike's love story was saved in their Snapchats and text messages, and subsequently mine as well. It takes a lot, by the way, to not read off all these text messages to you guys, so I reeled it in for you. You're welcome, okay? I can pinpoint the exact day we started hearing about Mike again, thanks to the magical world of iPhone archives. But it wasn't until a snowy, fateful night in February 2017 that Mike made his official move. Offering to chat with Karolina about PA school, and he had forever been reintroduced to us as, you know that really cute guy from my ENT class, Mike? And with one fateful text, he expressed his interest in her for the last 5 years. Super smooth operator, Mike. That was a great job. But what truly makes Karolina and Mike the perfect match is their shared passion for helping others. They met during that EMT class in college, and now dedicating their lives to the aid of others. It's not every day you hear a love story that starts with, "We locked eyes while learning about cardiac arrest." But as they say, the heart wants what it wants, and it led them to each other. Karolina and Mike, as I raise my glass, I want to wish you the most beautiful life together. Your love for travel and adventure is inspiring. Even if waking up at 7 a.m. on vacation for a couple's run is actually madness, it is inspiring. Oh, God. But that's what makes you both so unique and perfect for each other. May your journey be filled with endless laughter, unforgettable memories, and a love that grows deeper with each passing day. And let's not forget about the real star of the show, Arlo. May he always get dibs on the best spot of the couch and bring you joy and endless cuddles. To Karolina and Mike, may your love story continue to unfold in the most extraordinary ways. We love you. Congratulations.
I need a cheer.
How's everyone doing? Listen, I've been told that tonight is supposed to be about Mike and Karolina, but I want to talk about two things. Number one, politics. Number two, religion. Okay? No, but seriously, I am so excited to talk about my old roommates, Mike and Karolina. See, Mike and I go way back. From the damp walls of our freshman dorm to the dry heat of the Sonoran Desert. Needless to say, folks, I've got stories. Oh yes, I've got stories that would make Mike's knees buckle and his neck hairs shoot up. But I'm not gonna share any of those stories tonight. No. Because any story that would be embarrassing for Mike would be 10 times more embarrassing for me. See, Mike, he's always been the more responsible party in this friendship, the one to guide us in the right direction, even if the path was littered, and I mean littered with detours. I remember going into college, my dad used to do this thing with a Persian accent. Danny, show me your friends and I will tell you your future. I think he was worried that I'd go to the big city, fall in with the wrong crowd. I met Mike early into my freshman year, and I knew immediately that he was exactly the type of friend and roommate and role model my dad would want me to spend my time with. And it's worked out really well so far, so thank you, Dad. But I played my role as well. See, for those of you who know Mike, you know he is generally the smartest guy in any room. Kid makes fantastic choices. But the decision-making process is not always an easy process for Mike. No. When faced with a big decision, Mike likes to spend a lot of time questioning it and mulling it and questioning it some more. I've been lucky to be a soundboard to some of Mike's biggest decisions, a supporter to some of his biggest milestones. And let me tell you something, I consider myself especially fortunate to have been there from the beginning of the Mike and Karolina romance. And let me tell you something, folks, this thing was like a movie. Let me set the scene. Title card, black screen, Boston 2012, the year they met. Camera pans over the Boston cityscape, Copley Square, Prudential Center, Fenway Park. You can almost smell the onions and peppers from up here. Fade up Commonwealth Avenue, establishing shot, exterior of the BU gym. Fade into the interior of the gym, and it is chaotic in here. You've got the sound of feet on treadmills and dumbbells being dropped unnecessarily loud. The camera follows the young Irish EMT heartthrob. Oh my God, he's at the end of his shift. He is low energy until he opens the door to his office and lays eyes on his new coworker, and she is stunning, the female lead. Something passes between them, and it is magnetic. Spotlight, both characters, everything and everyone else fades into the background. Some guy just pulled a hamstring. He is crying, but they don't care because There's an atmosphere here. Cut to Mike on the BU bus. It is loud and chaotic as ever. Elbows and backpacks in his face. He doesn't notice a thing because he's got a big smile on his face. Cut to him running into his dorm room to tell his goofy but lovable roommate about a girl he just met. I'm telling you, folks, it was just like the movies. And just like the movies, she was the one who almost got away. And for years, us, the supporting cast, is left saying there is no freaking way they're not going to end up together until, cut to years later, the roommate, weathered by the years but still very likable, gets a text. The male lead is in Back Bay and Karolina is nearby, both finally single, both ready to mingle. And just like Good Will Hunting, Mike's gotta go see about a girl. Cut to years later, montage of them building a life, raising a dog together, and now finally, cut to them on their wedding day. So predictable, but perfectly predictable. The right kind of predictable, just like the movies. And now, of course, Mike and Karolina have faced down many of their own milestones together, made many big decisions, which, as we know, for Mike means plenty of questions, plenty of mulling. As the soundboard, I have heard questions from their early flirtations to that night in Back Bay. There were questions about the move to Seattle. There were questions about the ring. There were even questions about this very venue. But what's so comforting to me as a friend is that there was never, ever a question from anyone of whether or not Karolina was the right person for Mike. No, make no mistake, I have never seen Mike more sure of a decision as when he decided to spend the rest of his life with Karolina, and fittingly, it was the best decision he has ever made. Karolina, you are everything I could hope for in a partner for my best friend. You are brilliant, you are passionate, you stoke Mike's adventurous side, and you fill his world with life. And folks, I mean that last one literally. If you have ever seen the amount of succulents and herbs and flowers that Karolina has brought into their quote-unquote shared living space, it is a travesty. No, but in all seriousness, as happy as I am to see these two together, it is nothing compared to how a young Mike would feel if he could see the woman he's ended up with on his wedding day. Young Mike used to always tell me about his dreams of living on the West Coast, and I'm convinced that if Karolina never came along, that would have been one of those big dreams that Mike would have filed away, shelved, only to dust off years later and say, damn, that would have been nice. And young Mike also always told me how infatuated with magic tricks he was. And while I doubt we'll see him moonlighting as a magician anytime soon, this guy proposed on the side of a snow-capped mountain overlooking a sapphire blue lake in a place called the Enchantments? If that's not magic, if tonight's not magic, I don't know what is. It's amazing the doors that open up when you find the right person. So please, if everyone can raise a glass. I did break mine. Oh, it's right here. Yes, I did start off a little well-fed with alcohol. If everyone can raise a glass. 2, kindly inhabiting each other's space, plants and all. 2, always finding new mountains to climb together. 2, endlessly dreaming and stoking each other's fires. And 2, forever savoring the magic. To Mike and Karolina, cheers.
There's a tradition that was started a few weddings ago that we've attended in our friend group. So for this, if we could actually have Nick and Jane come up here. I see Jane. I don't know where Nick went. All right, well, he's in the bathroom, so Jane can come up. We'll tell Nick to hurry up. Anyway, before he comes out, so in our friend group, there's been a wedding countdown calendar that has been passed from couple to couple, and each couple passes it to the person who is going to get married the following year. So the only people actually here that have a 2024 wedding are these guys, Nick and Jane. So we want to give this to you, and we have 399 days to go, so good luck. Congratulations, guys.